it's jarring. But the conversation is completely and totally different. And that's why I tell people to look at the grand scope of things, try to look at the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get that the prompt is crazy as fuck. I never negated that. The prompt is indeed absolutely fucking diabolical. But if you come in based off the prompt and you will listen to understand and not listen to respond, then you will see that this is just exactly that. It's a prompt, something to prompt you to come in the room and have the actual conversation.
So what's the conversation?
Yeah, that's kind of why I asked why was I in here too, because I was like very confused.
But I didn't tag you.
I know. I'm not saying anything bad. I was just wondering why I was in there because
I just tagged you, Rose, because I knew
Lyric.
you were mixed.
I'm sorry, my name's Lyric. I just put it under there. So
my bad. My bad. Okay. I just tagged you because I knew you were mixed and it was a positive conversation, and I just thought that you would like it. Honestly, I just tagged a few of my mixed girlies that I really liked.
So, yeah, definitely. I'm into it. I was really like, oh my God, who's trying to argue with me? I didn't know what was going on.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, honestly,
all right,
I'm like not really like
question?
that. Sorry.
Can I answer her question? Or
yeah.
The conversation is basically just everybody speaking on their personal experiences. It's a conversation about educating the masses, because you may have people in the comments or in the panel that have never experienced lighter skin having privilege, or you might have some people in here that don't think that lighter toned women go through things with darker toned women, but they do. So it's
that's what I like I was telling you, I really do. Like I do. I'm in a city right now where it's really kind of hard. Like if I go to Chattanooga, they kind of look at me funny, or they start things. I'm not saying all people, but that's what some do to me, because I am lighter, but I'm you know.
So yeah, it's just basically a conversation, an open space for everybody to come in and just educate each other. I mean, we've talked about so many things surrounding colorism and surrounding problems within the Black community, being told that you're not Black because you're mixed, or being told that you're a waste of a light-skinned girl because you're ugly, or being told that you're not worth anything because you're of a darker tone. Being targeted because you have a darker tone of skin. So it's a roundabout.
Can I say something?
Definitely say, just from my experience, I have a sister who is dark skinned.
Mm-hmm.
So I can definitely say when it comes to certain situations between light skinned and dark skinned women, I'm not going to say that light skinned women have it better, but we have a better eye in society, which is what I can kind of see what most dark skinned women are coming from when they say that, because it is true. We have a better eye in society, so we can probably possibly get more than a dark skinned woman can, just because of our skin tone. So that's
that's the whole thing though. What's crazy about what you just said, and I get what you said, but that's what we're discussing. It's not negating it, it's actually acknowledging it, but trying to figure out how, we as a whole can try to combat it.
I want to touch on that actually, because I feel like, so I very, very briefly was talking to this guy, and his dad was French, a French white man, but his mom was a Haitian woman, but she's a light-skinned Haitian woman. So this guy, he presents as white. And often we would have conversations where he would get worked up about certain situations, and I would understand his emotional connection to it, because I can't invalidate his experiences around whatever culture he grew up around. But when he talked, sometimes I felt like he needed to check himself, because he still needed to remember the way that he presented in society, because sometimes he would say things or talk over other people and their experiences as if he presents as a Black man. And that made me also want to check myself, even though I am Black, but I'm a light-skinned Black woman. And it just made me want to remind myself like how the role that I have in these conversations, because yeah, like I feel like I said this earlier, but people keep, and I know that it's not, I guess, to take away, but I think it's really important to be mindful of like how we're discussing our experiences as like a light-skinned person versus dark skin or whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know if I'm like repeating myself or if that makes sense, but
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I'm just asking but isn't light skinned like a lighter black, and then mixed is like it can be Mexican, it can be white, it can be black white, it can be like isn't that what that is? Because I don't ever say that I'm light skinned because I am black and white. Well, more black but half like white. That's correctly said, right? Because I had an argument with somebody before over that.
Yeah, I think when people are talking about race, they are really referring to as to what you present as. So if you were in front of a group of people, what would they say you were?
Some
that's
people
what I'm referring to.
Yeah, some people get confused and say I'm light skinned, but like I thought, light skinned people was black and then like a lighter tone and stuff. And then mixed people were whatever they was, it can be, like I said, because my son, I have two kids, so I have one that's white and black, and then I have one that's Mexican, white, and black. So, like, he's mixed, she's mixed. None of us are light skinned, if I'm correct. Because we're not even fully black. So, like, that would be maybe my mom, I don't know, like my mom's dad, he's very light skinned, but he's fully black, Well, that's why as I'm still learning that. It sounds really poor to say, I'm sorry, but I am still learning a little bit. I grew up in an all-white school. I think I was maybe like 5. There was like 5 of us there.
Felt that in my whole soul. Just have to say that.
That motherfucker said, no one's intimidated by you, Pookie. Well, good for you, Sugarfoot. Get out the chat and get in the field.
Wait, who was? I don't know who that was towards.
Real shit. I don't be giving a fuck who y'all think is intimidated by me. I don't think nobody intimidated by me. I think we're all beautiful in our own right.
Wait, but did you just say get in the field?
But yeah, get out the chat and get in the field. Fuck is you talking about? What you on the phone? Get off the phone and get in the field. Pookie, you in the comments. Come up on the panel if you want to speak. Y'all love thumb thugging from the motherfucking comments. Thumb thuggers.
Put him in here.
Yes, getting the field is crazy work. Being in my comments, constantly commenting bullshit, but not wanting to come up here and speak your piece, that's crazy work. Diabolical action.
Oh, is Beyonce still here? She said that all the light-skinned women in here got left for a BOK woman. Yeah, they said your man left you for a BOK woman.
So I guess I see what you're saying now, because did they not hear what you said when you said the prompt wasn't about exactly, it was just an eye grabber to get them in the chat?
Maybe it should be rephrased at this point, though.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell y'all the honest God truth. I've been the utmost respectful to everybody, but I'm not changing a motherfucking thing. When I sat up here on my live, them hoes been dragging me for a week. And y'all not dragging me based off of the topic or the prompt. Y'all are dragging me based off of my skin tone. So when I left the shit alone, I stayed off alive for 2 fucking days, right? Stayed off alive, took a reset, whatever. Came back, was just on a live. Mind you, this ain't even the page that I was on when I went live about this shit. I come on the live, I'm just chilling. Literally.
Yeah, what's crazy was I just saw somebody respond to this live. They had your screenshot up, and I was like, "Oh, who intimidated by us?" Because I don't think that way either. I feel as though when it comes to women, period, we're all intimidated by the next woman.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait. You was being antagonistic with this topic. That's why Bratz came in here. Bratz came in here when we wasn't talking about a fuck thing and said Literally didn't have this topic up, didn't have no topic up. And
If
that
I
bitch
may,
came in here and said, oh, I'm unbanned now, so it's time for me to make you famous too. So when you want to talk about being antagonistic, coming into somebody's space where they're not even having a conversation about a topic, we're simply in here shooting the shit, and then you want to come in here from 50 million fake fucking pages and keep bringing it up and keep dragging it. All right, now I'm gonna give you a
Did
reason.
JDB
My
leave?
toxic trait, wait, my toxic trait is if I know you don't like me, I'm gonna try to make it worse.
most hated, I did want to call you out because that was absolutely your background. My toxic trait.
Yep, that was literally my background. My toxic trait is if I know you don't like me, I'm gonna try to make it worse. And that girl came in here talking about she was gonna make me famous. First of all, if you really want to get technical, and y'all can feel however y'all want to feel about this, but I'm gonna just keep it all the way 100 because I done kept it all the way 100 with y'all this entire time we've been on this live. If you really want to get technical, you never made me famous, Bookie. I never knew you existed until you came into my chat with 625 people. Okay? Y'all aren't getting in the field like me. I haven't been in the camera because I've been getting sick. But baby, I've been in the camera all fucking day. I'm on the camera every day in my life. Y'all literally are putting screenshots up of me, and y'all ain't even putting yourself in the motherfucking camera. So people are seeing this and thinking that it's me and then clicking into it and then realize that, oh no, this is a live to bash her. Or coming in my comments and dropping your @name so that the hate commenters can go over there. It's wild, nasty work. So who's really making who famous? Stop playing with me, dog.
Hey,
I
real
don't give a
quick.
fuck what shade. I don't give a hold on, Chinny. I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a fuck what color you are, what shade you are, what race you are, any of that. I'm not intimidated by nobody, but that comes with a level of self-love within yourself. Nobody can tell me who I am.
Exactly.
Nobody can tell me what the fuck I'm on. Nobody can tell me how I feel, my ideology or my opinions, and y'all hate that for yourselves. And I hate that for y'all. Y'all can keep trying to drag it. That's fine. It's 6 lives going on about me right now.
Amen.
Have I went over there? No.
But then they're just gonna
Don't
say
do
that you hate them. They're just gonna say you're hateful for saying that, even though you're the one who's experiencing the hate from them.
And that's the crazy part. Imagine a motherfucker that villainizes light-skinned women that come on their panel. We had over 30, and I'm gonna say this again for the motherfuckers in the back that's cheerleading for her in my motherfucking comments. We had over 30 fucking women in between the panel and the comments that said they were absolutely disrespected to the motherfucking T because of why? Because they're a lighter tone on that girl's platform. And that's the same one y'all over here being stands in the comment for. The fuck you mean? At least when motherfuckers come over here, yeah, you might see the topic and it might
And
be
they do
jarring.
it really nasty. They do it
Hold
really
on,
nasty.
hold on. You might come over here and you might see the topic and yeah, it's jarring, I get it. But once you actually listen to the conversation, you'll understand that that's not my ideology. It's just when I put it the other way, nobody wanted to talk about it. When I try to talk about colorism as a whole, nobody wanted to talk about it. But there comes a level of enragement when you put it this way. Why? Because society has put that propaganda in y'all motherfucking heads. It's the reason why it's called paid programming. Because they're programming your fucking mind. Get it together. And now you can be muted because I'm tired of your motherfucking comments with your 0 followers. You
And
probably
that's
are that
that's
girl.
what I was trying to say earlier in somebody else's live. Y'all sitting here doing all this talking, all this, and it ain't doing nothing but bringing us as black women down. And none of y'all getting paid for this. None of y'all. So y'all defending a topic that you're not getting paid for, but they're sitting back getting paid. They're getting their coins while you're sitting in your mama house not getting nothing. How do you feel about that?
Hey, I just real quick, because I'm gonna get off. I just wanted to say, because I see JDB want to get on the panel, so I wanted to make sure the mod hears that.
Ain't nobody that want to get on the panel right now. They just want to thumb thug in the comments.
No, she's been asking the.
So, Chinny, what the host is saying is they didn't request. If they
Don't request that. If you don't send a request, I don't
You
want to
would've
hear
made
none of
space.
y'all. Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that shit in the comments. Let me up. Request. It's simple. That's wild, nasty work.
How people say that light-skinned women been hating lighter. I don't hate nobody. I don't give a fuck what color I am. I'm sorry to come on here because I know this is I don't give a fuck what color I am. I can be white, green, blue. I don't give a fuck. I don't hate no women because of my fucking color. That's the weirdest shit that people fucking say. Like, why does people say that? I'm so confused. I'm really confused. I don't know. TikTok's been new to me.
Because it don't fit the narrative.
I guess so.
Because of the narrative.
I don't like. I'm not saying it's a jealousy thing or anything. Like when I go on Twitter, It's worse on Twitter. I just go on there to find fights. I like to look at fights. And it's all people that are darker too hating on us or we hating on them. So
Girl, I'm deleted Twitter.
I'm so confused. Like, why can't we love each other? Like, why can't we just love each other?
Because there's so much. Because the reason why we don't love each other is because the white team man came in and divided us and told us that we needed to pick sides. So now that we represent a certain way and stuff, people are mad at us, and they don't got nothing to do with us. It's literally indoctrinated.
And not only that, like I said earlier, these people getting paid on TikTok to talk about to turn light skinned women and dark skinned women against each other. And these fans, they don't realize that they're getting paid to do this. They're getting paid. Once you plant a seed in your head, that's over. Once they plant that seed in your head, that's done. And then they know that you're going to keep coming back. You're going to keep listening them. You're going to keep subscribing. People are slow, and they don't even realize that it's right in front of your face. They're getting paid to talk about it. They have to. They're going to talk about it because they're getting paid. They're probably not doing that at all. All their friends probably light skinned, but they sitting there talking about light skinned women and dark skinned women because they know they're going to get paid for that.
Oh, okay. See, I'm
really going
new to
on.
understanding this.
I'm trying to get paid, so if y'all want to go ahead and send some gifts to everybody in the live.
At least over here, this is what I can say. At least over here, you get a real conversation. It's not just, you know what I'm saying. Let's come in.
Yes.
Let's
I
come
haven't
in.
seen anybody dragging anybody being.
Yeah, no, it ain't been none of that.
That's what I'm saying. That I'm piggybacking off what the host said when she said that when the views are going down because nobody's arguing, nobody's in. Y'all see how y'all just came from 54 to 64 because you started talking about the people in the comments.
Yep. They love drama.
They love anger, they love drama, they love mess. That's why they end them people's lives that's turning light skinned women and dark skinned women. That's brown. That's why they end them lives turning dark skinned and light skinned women against each other because they know this is messy, this is drama. They know people gonna come and listen to me because we sit here dragging women that was probably picking at them in school. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
I know the host wanted to say something, and we also have 2 new people in the chat.
Yeah, so I just want to say, in the most respectful way possible, this motherfucker down here at the bottom, I don't even know how to fuck, whatever. Girl, you had a lot to say in my motherfucking comments. So I would love for you to unmute and pop that shit now up here.
What is the Ann Landers girl? Is that one saying something bad or am I just...
I was actually going to apologize because I was not disagreeing with what you said. I just didn't put a comma after the word that. So basically I was like that, and then I agreed with what you said. It's just how I thought.
Okay, because see,
I do apologize. I've actually been agreeing with a lot because
it's crazy because
similar.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like I say, if you can come in the room and actually listen and get past the prompt. Look, y'all, I understand the prompt is jarring. That is not my ideology. That's not how I feel. But it is to get us to a point where we can actually get people in the room and actually have this conversation, because I feel like it's an important conversation to have. So if you can stay, you know what I'm saying, and get past the prompt and you know, give grace and be listen to understand and not listen to respond, then you will eventually get that. Oh, okay, wait, this ain't what I thought it was. I thought I was gonna come in here and she was gonna be bashing darker tone women, but it's actually the complete and total opposite. I uplift all my queens. We're all black queens when you fully get through.
I'm the same way. And I definitely knew that you didn't mean all women, just like, you know, I have a tendency of doing the same thing. Like I'll say something and then, you know, TikTok will take it and run with it.
Yeah, you know, listen,
like elaborate.
Yeah, listen, here's the thing. It's and I'm gonna say this in a joking way, but y'all gotta understand my humor to know me. But it's provocative. It gets the people going. That's why it's so weird right now, because like I said, half can tell y'all it was over 400 people in here earlier at one time. And it was because of the outrage. But they're not. Oh, thank y'all. I also want to say this too, just as a little ha-ha to y'all. The people that don't like me down in the comments, that like to give people that they think are gonna cuss me out or read me or eat me up. I hope y'all know I get my coins off of that too. So yeah, please keep gifting everybody on the panel. Appreciate you.
Black women, you just pretend. Who is clowning in these? Why is
My people are actually genuine. They're not assholes.
This is what I came off of.
Yeah,
right
and
here.
then they don't even listen. This is what's funny though, y'all. I want to state this. So me, the type of woman that I am, let's say my boy told me, right? And I go to my friends and I say, oh, well, this girl is this and she's that and blah, blah, blah. And my friends, of course, you know, females are going to be like, oh, well, what's she look like? Let me see her. I'm going to go to that girl's page and I'm going to find the best picture I can of her. What they're doing is y'all are screenshotting me while I'm in the middle of talking. Y'all are screenshotting me while I'm eating. Y'all are screenshotting me while I'm not paying attention. Like, it's lame as fuck. It's lame.
I think you're really crazy.
She live right now. She talking her big boy ish. I tell you that. I said, hold on.
If you wanna see the live, go fucking find it. Go fucking find it, cause I'm not giving them no type of promotion, no type of.
Right.
You get no promo over here.
Yeah, I don't know her page name though. But
I'm not going to say the name of the person, but they definitely dedicate their life to talking about light skins. And they got mad at me because I was basically telling them, like, you know, light skins go through just as much. Yeah, we do have some type of a privilege, but nonetheless, I was a kid going through featureism. And I feel like that was really wrong. You know, people making fun of me like, oh, you're not black. And then, oh, wait, oh, look at her hair, though. She is black. Like, I went through a lot as a child. So,
yeah, I still.
And then, like, I look at my grandma dark, you know, so I'm like, well, I am black. How you going to tell me? Like, I'm over here arguing with ignorance. So it kind of upset me because the girl wouldn't even let me talk. Like, she just kept muting me over and over. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get off your live.
Did they have that person with the I'm not homophobic, y'all, but the gay dude, Devias?
Yes.
Oh,
and it's like almost everybody in their panel was ganging up on anybody that did.
I cannot stand the lives.
Nene, I do want to piggyback off of that real quick. I do find it just a little weird that just because they may be men of a specific community, that they find it okay to talk to women, just women in general, the way that they do.
Exactly.
It's very unbecoming of them, but that's absolutely how they run their life. That's how they get the most engagement. That's how they get people in there.
Because it's messy. Like here, yeah, granted, the fucking prompt is an attention grabber.
That prompt is something else. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it is. It is, but listen. It is, but listen. Okay, the prompt is absolutely maniacal, diabolical work.
Period.
Okay, I do not agree with the prompt. However, the difference between me and them is this. They will put up something that's messy, and then you go in there and it's just constant mess. There's no real conversation. There's no real resolution coming out of it. There's no education coming out of it. There's no sharing experiences or any of that. It just simply is what it starts off as, which is mess. So that's the difference. And they can have the high engagement. I am the type of person to where I don't really care as long as we can come up here and have an adult conversation and be teachable. Every last one of us, including me. Because there's some women that have come up here and I've been like, damn, okay, that's crazy work. Like, that's really and I mean, it's been lighter toned women and it's been darker toned women that have come up here and shared their experiences. And I'm just like, damn, that's fucking crazy. The person that we were just talking about, that I dare not say her name and bet not nobody else say her name. I actually put it as a keyword so they can stop typing it in this motherfucker. But the person we talking about actually was calling people paper bag princesses and shit. So it's like, you know, at what point do y'all stands that keep coming in here, standing for her, like y'all literally sit on a live and just bash other black women? I don't give a fuck if they're lighter tone, darker tone, red bone, yellow bone, blacker the berry, sweeter the juice. I don't give a fuck. Y'all are attacking women.
We have a darker hue.
What'd you say, Coco?
The young lady that you're speaking of, is she of a darker hue?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And that's why it's weird. Like, hey, Marie, like I said, I knew the backlash was coming. I really don't give a fuck about it. You gotta be like I said earlier, you gotta be a thick-skinned person and be a creator, but be also to have these type of conversations, and that comes with a sense of your own self-love, value, and worth. If more women love themselves, then this wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, this wouldn't be this back and forth. It's not even a back and forth, because it's really just them over there doing their fucking thing. But this wouldn't be we wouldn't have people calling people paper bag princesses and fucking reaming on darker toned women for whatever reason, because I feel like at the end of the day, once again, I'll say it again, I feel like we're all beautiful queens in our own right, especially as Black women. I don't give a damn if you got a lighter tone or a darker tone. In the club, we all fam.
I just wanted to say, I do find it also weird that the main topic that they're trying to touch on is something that they perpetuate. It's something that they keep in the limelight, and they give people the reason to dislike them. And then when people dislike them, they try to sit here and say, see, you're proving my point.
But they're literally, all they've been doing, and they've been doing this all week. There's been multiple people doing it, but it's crazy when you get enraged. You come over here and you say you're enraged by this statement, right? Okay. But then you go and you put my face up and you say mixed people are the new white people of the Black community.
Yeah, it's messed up.
Or you make comments, or you make comments like, oh, well, how you a light-skinned girl and you ugly. Well, do you automatically equate beauty with being a shade or a tone?
That contradicts everything that they're talking about.
Exactly my fucking point. The contradictions are crazy.
It doesn't help that. It doesn't help that.
Wouldn't that be why she's intimidated
don't
in
like
the first
this.
place?
I'm sorry.
Isn't that? I don't know who the young lady is.
Ariel
But
said she confused.
If I may ask a question,
Girl, hold on, pause. I'm so sorry, Coco. Marley, are you good? My picture is on the fucking live. What the fuck you mean she ain't mentioned none of us? Are you good in the head? Are you good in the head?
Do I have to bring it back up?
Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? They ain't mentioned any of y'all. Insert pic, Nene.
I got you.
They haven't mentioned
I just
any.
wanted to say, the reason why Perry is confused is because she's trying to figure out how the hell I made mod.
That's not what I'm confused about. Okay.
She's probably confused about the topic.
No.
Yeah.
It's not the topic at all. I came in on the part where you was explaining sometimes it's a pop-up to bring the people. I get that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the part where you said it was somebody calling somebody a paper bag.
Yeah, they do that. The
paper bag
girls
princess.
live that we talking about. So how didn't they mention me? How didn't they mention me?
So the part I'm confused, right? Is she YT? Like, what? I don't get
No,
the
she's a darker toned woman.
What does that even mean? Paper bag. What is that?
So
He's calling light-skinned women paper
He's
bags.
calling light skinned women paper bag princesses.
That's so sad.
if you don't mind,
Marley, you still in the chat?
Perry, Coco's gonna explain it real quick.
Marley, are you still in the chat, Marley? Because I want to hear you say she ain't mentioned any of us again.
Right. We got proof, evidence, receipts. What's going on?
Literally, like,
Ariel,
what's
look
he
up the
says?
paper bag test.
What happened?
I was telling Ariel to look up the paper bag test.
Oh, okay. I don't mind doing it, but I'll do it for educational purposes.
Coco, can you just, instead of her going to look it up, can you please just educate her and the people in the comments?
Yeah, I don't know what it means either.
They would put a paper. Well, it's colorism at its root. It's colorism. If you're lighter than a paper bag, you were allowed into the club. If you were darker than a paper bag, you were not.
You haven't seen one pic of me. Okay, hold on, pause. I'm so sorry. Pause.
No, you're good.
Hey, half blood and Nene. Can y'all both at the same time show this shit?
I got you. Yeah.
Give me a second.
Now let him leave that right there. Leave that right there, because I'm finna show you a different one.
Make her big screen. I want to
I
see.
haven't
the people
seen no, because I'm not giving that girl no free promo over here. But I just
No, her ad ain't in it. Her ad ain't on it.
oh well, go on ahead, then. I just love
Post, hit me in the D so I can know who this is.
I got you, Coco.
Thank
And look
you.
at what y'all. And then that's so funny because Sugar Rush was over here. Oh wait, no, this is a screenshot from my live, but this is literally on their screen.
Them curls is
Yeah, this is on their screen.
That's funny.
So you haven't seen one picture of what? And when Half comes back, he's gonna have another one.
And
And
they
matter
try
of
to
fact,
call you
and matter of
ugly?
fact, wait, hold on. And wait. And matter of fact, hold on.
Why you
Matter of fact, you haven't seen one picture of me, right?
It did change. It's no longer that at the moment.
Oh yeah, because they already used me.
She's
There
up
you go.
right now.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that was the one from earlier.
So
Oh, that
you haven't
was
seen
you?
a picture of what?
Oh, I
Yes.
was just in that live
Really
too.
in her
They're
feelings.
jealous.
They're all me, Bookie. I love them, Bookie. She's doing a whole nother topic now. After she done used my
Yeah,
face to get everybody in the room. Are you good?
These were topics of today, baby. I just left that live not
This
too
was
long ago, love.
this screenshot that Nene has up is of my live from earlier today.
I just left that live not too long ago before I got into this one.
Y'all gotta be fucking for real. If y'all gonna do
Come on now, let's stop being delusional.
I just don't understand why there's black women that want to hate.
I saw
other
you
black
doing this
women.
last week. Oh, they want to be so delusional.
When there's all
Shania,
these
you so
people that don't fuck with
delusional.
Like,
It's okay, Shania. You in denial. Come back, love.
makes no
That's
sense.
all right. That's all right. Lens, do you
If
would
I-
y'all
you
would y'all
pretty, your
like to
curls
come
is
up here because
popping
y'all
too.
doing a lot of chatting. Lens, if you want to come up here and speak, you can. In a minute, I'm gonna mute your ass in the comments.
It's not tolerated when I'm not.
Yeah, like, so here's the thing, like, I've heard of colorism, right? Like, I'm not like oblivious to it existing, but like the fact that people still do it is like gross to me. You know, it's 2024, we black, we already dealing with enough people, you feel me? So for me, it's like, one, we grown, too grown for stupid stuff like this, and two, it's lame. You know what I mean? Like, how low of yourself do you have to feel like another black woman, you want to tear them down?
All right.
get a
Listen,
life, you feel me?
hold on. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to interrupt anybody, but at this point, hold on. So, Marley, you was in the comments talking about ain't nobody mentioned me or you ain't seen not one. I can't remember which one you are as far as the comments, but this is what I will say. We just showed you the proof.
I know, Marley.
Now, what you got to say, Marley?
Wait, who said they know me? I did go in line too about these topics, but no, they did have your picture on it, but I'm saying they weren't like mentioning you.
How the fuck is that not mentioning me?
Girl,
if my
I didn't even know who that was.
Y'all don't make no goddamn sense. Y'all don't make no goddamn sense. I cannot. Y'all don't make no goddamn sense.
Okay.
How is it not mentioning me when you have me up as your green screen? You have me as your prompt. Legit.
Fine.
How is that not mentioning me? Please explain this.
I didn't know that I was even you. I thought that was just a random light skinned girl, so I wouldn't have known it was you.
May I ask how did you end up on her live if you didn't know it was her?
Hey, Coco, a muff.
Same way everybody else sees live videos.
I just want to make a
before today.
full disclosure. Beware of Coco. Coco is different.
Nah, not even that, Coco. Here's the thing. Ask her if she didn't know, like, if she's saying, "Oh, I didn't even know that was you," right? How did you know that to say it wasn't her?
Because I've been listening to her talking, and I heard her mention Brad. I mean, what else?
Right, but somebody
She said she saw the picture. You said you didn't know it was her. How would you not know, but you validating it's not her?
What?
Come on now.
She was mentioned there in the live.
It's a lot of y'all in these comments.
Pre-plan the conversation before you talk on the panel.
It's a lot of y'all in the comments, and y'all don't know what you're talking about. It's hurting my
soul.
I don't know what I'm
like it.
talking about, but I will tell you.
Oh, not you, Marley. I'm not talking to you, babe. I'm talking about the people in the comments. Look.
I am. That was not smart that you said. It's not you. You find it's not her. I didn't even know it was you.
So she's in her live. She's up in her live.
Shit don't make no sense.
I didn't even know. If you
She's
don't know,
not
you don't know.
acknowledging.
The fact that
She
you
isn't
said something threw it off.
She's not acknowledging that the host name must have been mentioned in that live.
Like
for her.
what?
Right?
Coco.
Girly,
My apologies, Nini. Coco say they do not mention her name, but they do use her name.
Right. What did she do? Like, like, how did she end up here if the host name was not mentioned?
She popped up on my For You page, and I sat and listened for a little bit and saw somebody say the B name.
Come on now. Do
Okay,
better.
Coco.
Nobody
She's not
says
Beyonce.
that
The whole
name,
world
child.
don't know
Nobody
her.
says that name over here.
It's not just like so uncommon that nobody know her.
Right, but come
It's crazy though. Hold on, but it's so crazy though. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all, and this is what's funny. This is what's hilarious. You know how you cannot say somebody's name, but you can describe certain characteristics about them, and people automatically pick it up. That's exactly what she did. So
Somebody
I guess what I
commented,
said.
Brad.
I had to ask Half Blood to even tell me who the other chick is because you guys won't say her name.
Will not refuse.
When she does end up in my For You page, I'm not gonna know that's who you're talking about.
Somebody commented in the comments. I'm confused. I'm not connecting.
It also depends on the
I'm
rank.
confused how it's not connecting to you. You the one that decided to jump in my motherfucking chat like a fucking stand.
Girl, nobody lying.
Lying through the skin of her teeth, Coco.
Yeah, she's
lying. Y'all, this ain't nothing to really lie
You
about.
ain't gotta
You
lie.
told on yourself. You came in the comments and said they wasn't even talking about you. That's not you. She pulled up the picture and you said, "Oh, I didn't know that was you."
That's
How
not
you not
her.
know it was
I
her,
didn't
but
say
you
that's not
defended
her.
it?
Yeah, our ears aren't working.
You still don't know if it's her then.
That's
Because
I
she
know
hasn't,
it's her now.
she hasn't cammed. So how do you know that though?
Is
Look
that
at the
not her in the
comments.
profile picture? Am I Stevie Wonder?
No. That's not what we saying. So here's how common sense works, right?
You can
Do
see
you
when she
know
jumped
who
in
the picture
panel, and see
was?
it in the chats.
Do you know who the picture was
When I
of though?
first- Okay, show me an answer.
No,
Nene,
I'm
Nene,
asking
hold on,
you.
Hold on,
I'm
do me a
asking
favor,
you.
Nene. Do me a favor, Nene. Look at that look at that
losing brain
screenshot.
cells.
Look at that screenshot that you took and see if my name is on there. My page name.
Let me see.
I'm losing brain cells, y'all. This can't be it right now.
I really, girl, not checking like you wasn't on my panel. Like,
I don't know if it was like the school
When?
system,
Whose
if it's
panel?
something in the water, like
panel. I have 5 other accounts.
What panel was I in? I don't even know.
I have my Miss Thing account. I have.
So you see, that's actually me not knowing because you have multiple accounts. So I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's
No, they
okay.
got your name cut out.
Oh, okay.
So now we're just up in here lying.
What was we talking about?
I do. It doesn't matter. I don't think I'm Beyonce, so it doesn't matter.
I be wanting to know
crazy,
shit. It's crazy. I be in the controversial lives. I need to know.
I know I be very controversial, so that's probably why
I'm like,
there.
yeah, let's just leave
problem
it
with
in
nobody. I don't really, but none of us know each other, so it really doesn't matter.
A couple of us know each other.
It's a
Real life?
small world though, because how do you keep bumping into each other? It's so small.
Well, I mean, the
Are we just-
TikTok, like
Uh,
the lives is small.
I will
world. I mean,
explain.
like in real
It
life.
has a lot to do with the algorithm. What you engage with is going to keep you on that path. If you start following, if you see somebody with BTS in their shit, if you like their shit, guess who's going to be on your algorithm? BTS.
Oh damn! I don't know if I
lie
need to
about
be
nothing. I ain't got nothing to lie about. So, Ariel, I'm like,
And if you go on a lot of panels,
it's okay. You don't have to like it.
panel lives will pop up more.
I didn't like
You don't
it.
have to like
I need
it.
to change the algorithm.
I'm gonna just sit it next to you. You can look over.
I need to manipulate the algorithm because
I don't know what I'd have to lie about. It's not that deep.
Look at the
It's not that you have to lie.
Wait.
Now that's
Very
that's
tough
too
to
much.
manipulate the
Wait.
algorithm.
I want y'all to go and look in the comments. Go read the comments right now.
Okay.
This proves my point. This proves my point.
TikTok
Right
has
here.
really made people feel entitled.
Go
Oh God,
scroll.
here we
No,
go.
scroll up a little bit, y'all. Y'all know these comments.
That's true. Light skin and a big deal in the South.
Y'all focusing on the wrong comments.
Which one?
Let me see.
That's
Yeah,
why we
that's
asking
how I
which
got on
one.
this
Like by
live.
who?
Hold on.
I told her
on this live. I just learned who this girl was today. B is delusional and a hater. Girl, bye. I don't even know what B looks like. Period. It's easy to piece together using the context. Lying.
No,
Lying.
it's
Somebody was
not.
born last night.
Hold on, wait, but
wait.
wait, Nene. Still the wrong comments. Hold on.
I'm sorry,
Let me.
Is it the
No, I
girl that
got you.
said that?
I got you. Hold on. Wait. Stop. Just hold on. Bear with me. I got y'all. Hold on. There's a comment that says, where the fuck is it at? Oh, Shay, exactly. I agree. Like, why she gotta be like that? There's somebody else in the comments that says that her lives are always chaotic. There's another comment that says that the girl told her that she agreed with her. She told her, "Shut up, you too light."
Yeah, I seen that. It's always chaotic. You always in there.
What?
Another girl said, "Hold on." Another girl said, "Girl, I had to block her, and I'm dark skinned."
Does that even make sense? That don't even make sense to me. Like, and I'm dark skinned. What was
because the point that we were making
A lot of sense.
was that she's rude as fuck to light skinned, lighter toned women. But it's crazy because that's her main attack is the lighter toned women from what, like I said, there was over 30 women between the panels and the comments that were basically telling their horror stories about their fucking experiences with her. Like, I can't make this shit up. And then what's so crazy is I want y'all to acknowledge this and think about this, right? So in a total of 2 days, I had 26 lives done about me. These are just the ones that I know about. So imagine how many other ones, right? But not once have I went on that girl page. I don't go to that girl's page. I don't go to their panels. I ain't screenshotted no pictures of them. I ain't attacked them. I ain't start no live up about them. Nothing. Sometimes you gotta just let miserable motherfuckers be miserable motherfuckers, and that's how they look.
That
because
part.
there's no rebuttal. There's no back and forth. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
so
That's all.
petty.
She doesn't know
I hate
you
to say it.
personally.
What's up,
I'll
honey?
drop down, y'all.
I said, so she don't know you personally?
No, she does not know me at all.
Come through, dog.
I was on the live with her one day, and I think you're the one who usually has your picture up. And
Yep.
She kind of has her picture up now next to yours.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yep. Tis I. I am that girl.
Yeah, she said you got in. She said you got into it with a darker tone female, and now you going around. You know, every time you're on live, you this is your topic.
No, so I'm gonna tell you that this topic was originally flipped around. It was the opposite way, and I also did a topic on just colorism in a whole. You know what I'm saying? So, but nobody wanted to talk about that. Now, the day that I flipped it around, right before this is one of the trolls right here.
Oh, bitch! I don't know your ugly old
This one of the trolls right here. Girl, I have a whole screenshot of you on the live.
bitch. Fuck, I'm 19 years old, bitch. I don't know you. Sure, baby.
Yeah, you gonna get up over here with all of that.
Sure.
Hold on. No,
It's giving G graduate.
hold on. What she's talking about though is okay, y'all. Hold on. What she's talking about though is I had had an example. I posed an example. So I was told by a darker toned woman that I was a waste of a light skinned girl because I'm ugly. And so that was an example that was given in the sense of, you know, look at the type of shit. But even that girl that we all speak of, that we will not say her name, even her, you have made attacks on me based off of the color of my skin, sweetheart. Like it's not rocket science. What's up, Mecca? It's not rocket science, Bookie, and you're still doing it. You're still doing it. I don't give a fuck about. Like I told y'all, I done said this several times, and I know y'all probably tired of hearing it. I'm sorry, but we're all black queens, all of us, every last one of us. And I don't think that your measure of beauty is made up based off of the tone or shade you are, or your physical features at all. I believe in your spirit, your energy, and your soul is what makes you beautiful or unattractive. It's the things that come out your mouth. It's the way that you talk to people. It's the way that you treat people. It's the way you carry yourself. Me personally, the way that I feel is when I walk into a room, I command the attention, and that has nothing to do with my skin tone or my physical features. I tell people all the time, I'm a bad bitch, but what makes me a bad bitch is my intellect, me being able to articulate, me being a good mom, me being a hardworking person. And then if you skip down to the very, very bottom, we go with looks. But there's a list of things, there's a plethora of things that make me who I am, that have absolutely nothing to do with how I look physically. And it's sad because I always have my face in the screen. But when you're dealing with people like that, it makes it to the, and then that's the crazy part too. I can't put my children on here. They doxed my number, and I know there's going to be a lot of woe is me comments, but they doxed my number. And so I was getting messages from people telling me that when I went to walk out, when they caught me walking out the house with my half-breed children, they was going to snipe us down. All over some TikTok shit.
A TikTok?
And I've never known this girl, nothing.
If I may say, that's a lot more deep rooted than TikTok. That's some childhood shit.
The girl got issues.
That's perpetuated by black people.
Hold on, wait. And here's somebody in the comments that actually does know me. Sissy, this is my sister. This is my sister down in the comments, Tiana Starr. Sissy, when have you ever known me to treat anyone different based off of the color of their skin? These women are calling me, and I use that term loosely, but these women are calling me colorist and all types of shit. I get that the prompt is crazy, but shit, it got your ass in here so we can talk.
Look, it can be one-sided. I used to feel like that with certain things, but here it is. You get, the girls who get told they red, light skin, whatever. Then we've already house ninjas, put them in the house or whatever, and categorize them as yellow and things of that nature. Yeah. But we all bleed the same. We all feel the same, different ways, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like when I seen the compare it and the contrast into like, well, she's not a real light-skinned girl. She doesn't have the baby hairs and she doesn't have this. It's like, ew, what is that mentality? Like, like we got to do better. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it does to an extent, like you can say you light skin or you light skin, but we know a lighter skin tone of girl that we feel like that guys prefer more. And every girl can kind of say that when it comes to certain things, you know what I'm saying? But when it comes to the darker skin tone women, I feel like that was also, some brought up in the household as well. My mom, she bright skinned, she got sisters who, chocolate, and they call one of them, she said they used to call my Auntie Regina the Oreo. Act like a white girl on the inside, black on the outside. But my Auntie Regina, she real chocolate, but it's weird because it's like they were born in the 60s and 70s and things like that. And here we are, 80s, 90s, 70s, whatever. And
the shit's still going.
Yeah,
that's the fucked up part. But see,
they already separated us. Why we keep doing it to each other? Like,
so here's my question. Here's my question to everybody on the panel. Although the prompt is absolutely crazy, have y'all, for the women that have been in here and been a part of the conversation or listened to the conversation, do you feel like you glad you stayed for the conversation?
Definitely, because I came in here on defense mode. I really did. I was like, oh wait, I don't like the prompt. I don't like it at all. It's giving,
usually try to read the room.
I came here before and I got attacked by the Bratz girl because I told her, I said I agree on the colors thing. It should be stopped. And she was like, even though she put a shade up where basically I was the one in the middle, she was all like, shut up. She interrupted me before I said I agree. She's like, shut up, you're too light to talk. And I'm like, are you all right?
Oh, we was just talking about that.
May I please ask a question? Because I understand also that the prompt is provocative.
It's crazy.
But is this darker hue girl, and please don't hate me for this question, but does she wear wigs? I find, I'm no disrespect, but I find that a lot of the darker hue girls that seem to have such a problem with lighter skinned girls, they are in fact going out and buying.
And I don't think it's them just having problems with lighter girls.
If I may finish, please. I'm speaking of those that do, that specifically have a problem with someone because of their lighter hue. I understand that they probably went through a lot of shit in childhood, but I think the word to use better would be envy, in that your hair, the hair that they're buying and it's costing them thousands of dollars is naturally growing out of your head. I don't know that it's intimidation because I think T.I.'s wife is beat the fuck up ugly.
Oh man, oh my God.
But I do find that I don't want to spend $1,000 to wear your hair.
Right.
Or thousands of dollars these girls are spending to wear your natural hair. So maybe they're envious. Maybe they're tired of black guys telling them that they're ugly. Simply because of the hue of their skin. I personally don't appreciate someone telling me that T.I.'s wife looks better than me.
Man, that's crazy as hell. And
Yeah,
anybody
I
who
think
tells
it's
you that,
it's mostly
they
the
Ray
men.
Charles.
I think it don't be the women. I think it's be the men that make.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's men that
they put them on a
perpetuate it.
pedestal. Because
Right.
it's a lot of chocolate women. They got the nicest hair. Like my mom has nice hair, goes all the way down to her butt.
But see, there you go. That's also perpetuating, as if to say the hair that grows out of my hair head is not nice. And just because, and Halle Berry, her hair could equally grow to her ass, but she's bald headed. So the length of your hair is another issue within the black community that I'm
Nothing
actually
to
fucking
do with
tired
the
of.
complexion of your skin whatsoever.
Right.
No,
Like,
plenty light skinned girls with 4C, all of these different
Right.
textures of hair. It has nothing to do with your skin
I thought you were
color.
trying to
Does
say
not
like
make
the
you
darker
very
women
nice.
have bad hair.
Scout, do you hear me?
Has good hair. Hello.
Fault. No, I was saying that I'm bald. I had to cut my hair off, and it wasn't for that 4B movement that they doing. But
Okay. I thought y'all were trying to
I
say
just
like
think
the darker
to say
women
that
don't
because
have
your
good
hair is fast makes your hair nice.
Okay,
And
I thought you
that's,
meant like the darker women doesn't have good hair. I was gonna say, my mom
I didn't say good. See, that's the other thing.
I
Good
know.
hair. You know what I mean? That's just black people. We are
It's
so
a comparison and a beauty quality, and it's like I was saying, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So why is the standard of long hair,
Right.
curly, got to be down your
People have
beautiful
trash
versus
ass.
short hair girls? You know,
Right.
Yeah,
I
that's
just want to appreciate that. I say that shit all the time. If I, as a black man, call a dark skinned woman ugly because I feel like she ugly, it don't got nothing to do with her being dark skinned. Immediately, I get dragged anti-black. Nah, it's not that. Because I'll tell you right now, there's plenty of light women out here too.
I mean, ugly white women. Are white women better looking than light skinned women? Like,
Coco,
it's
you know how I
ridiculous.
feel about white women. A lot of them look like they have. Yes.
Want me to tell y'all something crazy? Want me to tell y'all something crazy real quick?
God didn't separate ugly and complexion. He gave
that's
everybody
weird.
they look.
But here, can I tell y'all? Can I just put a bug in y'all ear real quick though?
we listen.
So listen, this is the crazy part, right? My sister. Oh yeah, I've also been told that I'm not light skinned. I'm brown. Just to insert that. But
but it's okay.
I'll tell y'all something. I'll tell y'all something real wild, right? So my sister, I have two sisters. Well, I have multiple sisters, but by blood, I have. Well, shit, fuck, my bad. I always forget about her. I have three sisters now. One of which is actually lighter than me. So, should I be offended because one could assume that because I'm a darker tone than my lighter tone sister, the custody towards me is. Y'all ain't think about it like that, did y'all? Alright.
I don't know. I feel like when it comes down to like brown skin, you know what bothers me the most?
I want my sister to come up
It's
here.
like no matter it's like light skin, you're light skin, dark skin, you're dark skin, but everything in between. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this, but I kid you not, it's like fighting the air trying to be almost like I be understanding when people who are bisexual be like fighting. I can't be on the side, I can't be on the side. As a brown skin girly, trying to like be like, oh, you're light skin, but the light skin brown. And I'm like, okay, the dark skin girls like you're not dark enough, and it's like, all right, whatever. I don't want to be. I don't want to be with any of y'all no more.
Yeah.
I feel
Like, it's so aggravating.
because down south it's like you could be brown and they be like you're yellow, and then you go somewhere like California and they like you're brown.
I'm telling you.
Something that
Hold on. How did? Because I want to. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just want to respond to Chini. Chini said, "Girl, I don't know. I don't think it counts though. There are no specifics in this prompt. I want y'all to take that into consideration for a second. So, in the sense of me and my lighter sister, I am the darker toned woman because my tone is darker than hers. So it definitely does count because it could be taken that way too. I've seen lighter toned women that I've seen darker toned women that are, well, light skinned women that are a darker tone, but you might find a light skinned woman that is lighter than her, and there's envy and hatred there too. So it's not specified in the prompt. And this is why I say, like, if y'all would sit and actually listen to the conversation, there's a lot of good that comes out of a bad prompt. But you got to be able to open your mind and actually think about it, like for real.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
May I say something? I find that this is a trickle down effect. The young lady, she blamed black men. I have to be honest with you. Black men are the only men in my entire life that have ever told me that I wasn't attractive based on my skin tone. I'm an empath, so I never chose to dislike light-skinned girls. That's weird because it's black men who told me that. But there's this one light-skinned girl on here. I'm not going to say her name. But when I first met her, she was spewing such hatred for dark girls. And all these dark girls are going off on her like F da da da. But I took the time to ask her, like, what's at the root? This lady was jumped by 4 dark girls and razor bladed, just solely because of how they felt by how black men treated them. I feel like we're all hating each other because of black men. I agree with that young lady. I think that light-skinned girls are now retaliating against dark girls, and I understand both sides. Please don't hate me for that.
I think we've been divided from the beginning because when we were enslaved, we were ranked even then. If you were lighter, you were in the house. If you were darker, you were out the house.
Right, but it's 2024. Why are we still fighting about colorism?
Because it's a generational curse. That's what's happening.
I don't know.
So now
it's a curse.
I would say it is because naturally people are going to automatically classify you based on your tone of skin. So
Right,
that's a standard that's been held in our culture. That's how it's always been, and it's unfortunate. Yeah, but let me give you.
It's still too close, Coco. It's still too close. You got to think about it. Yeah. Like my aunts were a part of integration and segregation. Yeah. Like they experienced it firsthand being separated and where the divide was. And I got aunts of every single complexion and they were treated differently. So, and a lot of that trickled down to even when I was growing up, and I'm older, but I'm still not that old. So I think it's just the reason why it's still being fought is something that's still too close to have been like completely forgotten about. People still experience it every day.
Its root, it's angry dark girls. I don't know if you guys know who India Love is. Beautiful girl out from Compton. She's in some show on BET called West Brooks or something. But she was a lighter skinned girl who was literally ran out of her school just because she was light skinned. I'm sorry.
Just because a girl light skinned is more so just because she probably was real pretty. They boyfriends liked her and some old jealousy, envy.
No, it's not. But ultimately, it was because she was light skinned because the darker skinned girls were period just mad because she was light skinned.
But you know what? Though it's crazy because these are issues that are really in the States because my mom is brown skinned black and my dad is Italian. He's never been to the States. And when I go to Italy, we are like worship. The browner you are, the more attractive you are. You are compelling. You are interesting.
Not by black men though.
But that's what I'm saying. But when you go outside of the States, this is an America issue because when you leave America, it's not like that.
Facts.
Right, but we're in
Let's be like
America. We're in America, and my entire life I've been told by black men I'm not attractive solely because of the hue of my skin.
But that's because black men may not.
Italy. Why do I care about Italy?
It's not that
Wait,
you care
all
about
black men
Italy.
not
It's
like
a
that
different
either.
perspective. It's just showing you the racial discrimination in our country because it's not like that worldwide.
And it's something that is taught, Coco. It's like
That's right.
If I may, what Coco's trying to say is she's not worried about outside of America. She's worried about black men perpetuating these things that will make dark-skinned women not like light-skinned women because black men are perpetuating it. And
Right.
Coco,
But again, it relates to the same standard.
I'll be well quick. I promise you, Coco. I did want to rebuttal that, right?
Yeah.
If dark-skinned men have an opinion on you, that does not mean that you should take that type of energy out on another individual. You know what I'm saying?
No, 1,000%. I was telling you about the young lady, Blaze, who was razor bladed by a bunch of dark girls just because she's lighter skinned. So I am an empath from that perspective. I do feel for lighter skinned girls and the bullshit they have to deal with miserable, angry ass dark girls. Trust me, I see it. I'm from Los Angeles.
It's like just a light skin thing though, because like it's not. It's mostly light skin pretty girl.
I mean, but
Hold on, Ariel. I know you're new in here, but I want you to understand that we are not taking anything. And Chini too, because you starting to piss me off down there in them comments. You've been here way too fucking long for you to still be saying that we are not talking about darker toned women's experiences when we've literally heard so many different stories about their experiences. But that does not take away from the lighter tones experiences. Just like the lighter tone women that are speaking right now to their experiences is not taking anything away from the darker tone.
Which I don't.
I am dark.
I think that's what they're saying too. We're not saying that lighter.
I might have just said that backwards. I don't know, y'all.
We're basically
I'm
saying
about as
that
dark as
darker
you can
people
get.
go through more.
Don't let the boom light on my picture fool you. I'm very dark.
I'm not saying light skinned people don't go through certain stuff, but I'm saying if you look really, like, open your eyes, you do see darker people actually go through way more colorism than lighter people, even though we all do experience it.
Right, but darker girls are, I feel like darker girls are more of a, as soon as a light skinned girl walks in the room, they
It's not even the
look at her
females,
head to
it's
toe,
just
how
people.
much she thinks she's all that. Oh, like,
Even the dark men go through a lot when they go through, like, on trial and stuff.
lighter skinned guys go through way more. Light skinned energy?
No, listen,
there's no such thing as dark
I'm
skin.
saying, look, ladies, all I'm saying is when they get sentenced, they sentence be a little harsher than lighter men. Like,
that's on the white man though. That ain't got nothing to do with the
That's
black
not
man.
true. That's not true.
But I think it's the same standard though.
That's not true.
That is a fact, my guys. That's a fact.
They feel more
That's not an opinion.
Hold on, wait a minute. Chini,
Coco is only going.
hold on. I'm so sorry, Hef. Chini, how in the fuck are we putting the experiences at the same level when we continually say that darker toned women, they experience that shit a lot more? You have a lighter toned woman up here literally saying that, and you're in the fucking comments talking about, I didn't say you were not talking about it. I'm saying you keep putting these experiences at the same level. They're not. Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you at this point?
Okay, what?
And if I may,
think-
on the behalf of Coco, again, when Coco talks on these subjects,
They always talking about this live, girl.
he only cares about what black men feel about us. In any situation, right? Let's say for a job, for instance, do we get mad at the cashier because the cashiers are all light skinned?
I swear to God, I swear to God, they put a dark ones in the back, hard labor on the
But
grill.
here's the thing, right? It's weird to get mad at the cashier because the cashier is bilingual. Why not get mad at the employer? But really, the employer is only putting the bilingual person at the cashier because you might get somebody who speaks Spanish, you might get somebody who speaks Japanese, Korean, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's again, the things are being perpetuated on the cashier versus the business.
But don't you all see the same thing in different cultures? Like the Asian culture,
I'm not
they
a different
will literally.
culture. I'm black. Why do you?
Can I just? It's not just about what you
wanna
think
talk
is what
about
you're
Italians
experiencing. I'm talking about people in general. So
Coco,
if my opinion
no
offends you, I don't know why.
Chini,
I think-
who else understands what you're saying? Because all I see in the comments is I think the host is focusing on all black womanhood and experiences. She's aware colorism is different. I have not seen one person in this motherfucker that didn't agree with what you're saying. because you keep trying to move the goalposts. At the end of the day, we are not taking anything away from it. We're not belittling it. We're not trying to put it on the same level. Everybody is just speaking to their own personal experience.
I thought they was agreeing with you.
I'm talking about within the black community.
But that's not about. It says darker tone women intimidated by lighter tone women. That can be any race.
I think she is agreeing with you. They're not going against you. They're agreeing.
But let me just say this. Even when we look at Hispanic cultures, the lighter Hispanic women are considered more attractive. Even in the Asian cultures. So this post is not solely just to the black community. This is a worldwide perspective that people have.
However,
that's all I'm saying.
However, the darker skinned girls and other dark Italian, dark Mexicans, all of them, black men want them. It's dark black women.
If you think about the totem pole, black women are at the bottom of it. Want, but that's
why do you give the man so much power? But why do you give the black man so much power under emotion?
Because that's who has the preference. Aside from the black man having the preference, it's like this. Miss Ariel said that she's caught in the middle. I've always been caught in the middle too, but either way it go, my dad is chocolate, my mama light skin. These men will hit it all. You know what I'm saying? So their beauty is, and who they think is fine and who they think is lovely is whoever the standard is that the white T man done put on them, and how they move about things and what they think beauty is. You know what I'm saying? So here we outside. We don't have, I feel like lighter skinned women, I don't be feeling like I'm in competition with my friends. I love a chocolate girl, but I have had friends that fall out with me. I have done nothing to them with everything in me. And you know what I'm saying? They got to be at the end of the day, jealousy and envy, because we've been knowing each other since 5th grade. But now we older, and these men that you probably like is taking a liking to me, and I don't even like them for real. So here you are thinking I'm messing up your money or whatever it is you don't put in your head as to me thinking that I'm better than you, and I'm not like that. So it's a mindset thing, and it's fucking sick. Like,
and it's like, wait. Can I, if I may, can I get 1 second, ladies? Chinny, do not ever in your life, when I done allotted you to come up on this panel, speak, all of that. But to be in my fucking comments and say she probably wants her views back because I'm the fuck confused. It's not about views for me, sweetheart. If that was the case, I would have left that fucking troll up here and let her continue to scream her head off if I gave a fuck about the views. If I gave a fuck about the views, then we would tee this bitch up right now on myself, on Jesus Sandals. Stop playing with me in these motherfucking comments before I show you how to get the motherfucking views back.
My bad, Dad. I feel like between you and Chinny just now, because the comment section, right? There might be just a little miscommunication.
But it's Chinny's specific comment to someone that I'm reading to you. She probably wants her view back because I'm the fuck confused. So there's no confusion there with me and her comments are in this motherfucker. Stop playing with me in them comments before your ass be in the muted section. The fuck you talking about went off on you? No, now you can. I went off on you. I've kept it mad respectful. You're in my comments playing crazy as fuck.
I find that a particular.
Now I'm a weirdo. See, you see how quickly they get to playing in these comments? That girl was able to come up here, speak, and some more shit, like, and then you have the audacity to jump down in the comments and shit you was doing earlier. It's kind of like a borderline braille with you. So when you came up here earlier, you wanted to talk about we were invalidating each other's experiences just by sharing our experiences. You are a part of the problem. We are up here having an adult conversation where everyone is allowing each other to see it from the other's perspective, and instead of you enjoying and indulging in the sisterhood, you choose to go against the grain and try to derail it in the comments with bullshit. Now I'm a weirdo. Not if I called you out your name. I've been mad respectful, but you're not gonna fucking play me.
I think that's very fair to say. And I think even when I give my perspective, I find that sometimes, people get upset or want to argue with me. I'm not trying to just appease people with what I say. I'm just giving perspective. And I would like to be able to talk freely as well as everyone else.
I had the audacity to be rude on my own platform. Are you out your motherfucking mind? Are you out your motherfucking... Exactly what Ariel said. I'm about to turn into a magician and make her ass voila magic to the motherfucking FYP in a minute.
I would have been did it.
Literally, like, what the fuck is, like, bro? We up here having a peaceful conversation and you in the motherfucking comments trying to derail some shit. Please.
Is that the girl that came up here hollering?
No, that's the girl that came up here talking about, and then half you talking about you understand there was miscommunication. How am I miscommunicating her comments?
The initial comment in which you rebutted her, she was actually agreeing with you. Shay Shay picked it up as well. Being that some people aren't able to fit as much as they can with the characters that you are allowed with one entry, I read it a different way, and then she added,
and you're still in my comments.
She added me and was like, that is exactly what I'm saying. And then that's when I knew that was miscommunication. That's why I was trying to grab your attention real quick to catch you from doing what you was doing, because it was just a matter of miscommunication.
But my thing is I want you to understand from my perspective, though, if we're up here having a conducive conversation and there is somebody in the motherfucking comments constantly, and she did the same thing earlier. We was having a decent conversation between a bunch of different women from each end of it, right? And she comes up on the panel and she's like, well, we're invalidating. No, nobody's invalidating anything. We're simply giving you a different perspective. We're simply telling you that these are our experiences, and I don't feel like anybody should take away from that. Whether it's from a darker tone woman or a lighter tone woman. But calling me a weirdo in the fucking comments and doing all of that, like, girl, go, you can definitely go. She been in this, and this is what I said. Some people have been in this conversation, in the whether in the chat or on the panel, for way too long to not know what the fuck is going on at this point. I'm trying to unify. That shit is divisive.
Des, I just want you to know as well, there will be people who come in here and actually agree with the prompt.
And they gonna get cussed the fuck. Well, no.
I wouldn't understand what you're saying.
We're not gonna do that. I'm going to correct them.
Sometimes
I'm going to correct them to the best of my ability. Like I said, everybody is welcome to request up and come up on the panel, as long as you can keep it respectful. The moment you come up here screaming and hollering or calling people out their names or trying to overtalk anybody, I will drop your ass like a mixtape. Eric. You agree with it? Who gonna correct you? Me. Let me correct you. At the end of the day, what you can say is that you've had experiences with darker tone women, but what you cannot do is say that that's strictly off of intimidation. You know what those experiences that you've had are? That is societal pressure. That is society putting light-skinned women on a pedestal and telling darker tone women that they're not worth the same, but they are. So, yeah, I corrected you. Thank you. Next question, Tamika.
I do want to say real quick, I was talking more so about there will be dark-skinned women who will agree with this, only because they understand there are other people. Coco, I know you. Only because they understand that there are people out here who perpetuate this. You know what I'm saying? It is fucked up to say, but it's a real life thing.
I think if a man says, I only date light-skinned women, which someone has told me before,
As a preference.
I'm not going to date someone who just only wants to date someone because light skin. Because that means as soon as someone's lighter than me, now I'm actually just supposed to be more attractive attractive to me. I want to
Okay,
date
so
on
Zia-
a superficial level.
Okay, so Zia, let me ask you this: do you date white tea men?
Yes.
Do you date black men?
Yes.
Do you date Hispanic men?
Yes.
Do you date Asian men?
I've dated them all.
So you know what that is? That's called a preference. It's the same.
I dated them all.
It's the same. And that's your preference. Your preference is all. But that would be like me personally. I do not date white tea men. Does that mean that I am racist against white men? No. It just means that that's my specific preference.
And that's fair. But to say I only date light-skinned women, to me, makes me feel though it doesn't matter if I'm a good person. It doesn't matter if I'm honest, if I'm loyal. You're only seeing me because you think I'm attractive because I'm light-skinned. And me personally, I don't prefer to date a man who has superficial preferences.
Okay, I don't like dating light-skinned men. What now?
But why get crunk with me just because?
I'm not. I'm just saying. No, I'm literally just saying. I want you.
I only like black men. I don't want to date nobody who's
Facts.
That's my personal preference.
That's the same. In my personal preference. My personal preference is that I like chocolate men. I used to date lighter toned men. And then I got a little piece of chocolate and it didn't been that. I'm not saying that and this is the same thing. We can all say our preferences, right? But that is subject to change, just like anything else. I might I say that I don't date white tea men. I might meet the finest fucking white tea man that I've ever seen in my motherfucking life, and he might treat me like an absolute queen, and that might make me want to change my preference. But a preference is subject to change all the time.
It does. That double standard only works for women.
That's wild.
I just, me personally, I think you should date someone that fits with your soul.
I always thought darker men were gorgeous. I always thought darker men were gorgeous.
No, I say that like women.
Oh no, I'm saying I'm responding to a comment. It says, yeah, because you got older and knew darker men is gorgeous as well. I always knew darker men were gorgeous. Actually, I am the product of a darker man. So and I think my father is the bee's mother. Well, was the bee's knees. His ass old now. But
so I used to have an issue with my man not having a preference or a certain type. Like, damn, you don't really have a type. Like, just so I could know in my head back then, like, I guess what I was setting myself up for. But men like what they like is what I've learned.
I think that they fell for the okie doke, but now you have dark girls who are intimidated by darker girls or lighter skinned girls. I think it's stupid because it's like a guy cheating on you and you being mad at the girl. You should be mad at the dude, not the girl.
Okay, Mama, let me ask you a question. You said I am the same way. I don't date black men if they like non-black women. Y'all, man, you know what?
Can I say this as a darker girl? Maybe
you can't date a black man who doesn't like non-black women because you don't fit that description.
Damn.
But if you go, okay, if a guy's trying to talk to me and I go and I look at his Instagram and every single girl he's following is lighter skinned, sorry, I'm going to take note of it. That's just me though. Like if
it sounds like a lot of.
But what notes would you take though?
Right, but every girl, I'm just being honest. Y'all can hate me, but if I go say a guy's trying to talk to me and I go look and every girl he's following is Asian, I'm gonna question. Okay, if every girl you trying to holler at for real is Asian, you're gonna make a little money and you're gonna dump me. Like everybody knows, the first wife is always dark.
But all these are just assumptions, though. Like none of these are direct questions.
I'm not assuming. I'm not assuming.
I'm not. So all right, let me just spin your scenario. If you go to an Instagram page that I may or may not use and whatever's on there for whatever reason, they're still assuming because you're gonna assume what's on there is credible. But
if someone goes to your page, there's every different hue of girl. This doesn't even apply to you.
Because I'm a victim of that. Because even Coco, like you know, I'm light skinned. Or some people say I can't even say I'm light skinned, right?
I thought your ass was a troll.
I told the hostess that double standard.
Nah, I didn't. I tried to chime in a few times. I just didn't want to over talk nobody. I'm sorry.
Are not allowed to have preferences.
But yeah, and Coco. So look, mine's even worse. Coco, you know I live in Texas. I'm light skinned. So growing up, I was not wanted at all. If you wasn't dark skinned or whatever, it wasn't it. So I'm the reverse effect of what you speak of. But even if you do go on my social media, it's different stuff. I feel like what I'm hearing, and I'm not trying to say everybody doing it, is more assumptions than credible evidence that people are talking about. Because if you haven't asked the man directly, what are you into or what you looking at, then that's dead. Like, you just assuming what he gonna like. But if you know he's into the black community, you kind of know who he dated, or you kind of ask these questions, you'll get a direct answer. Now, I am the type of person I originally dated, or I wanted to date more dark-skinned women. But in life, dark-skinned women didn't want me. So what I had to do,
Subject to change.
I had to go. No, it was not subject to change.
No. What I'm saying is your preference was subject to change, regardless of the circumstance. Hold on, wait. Regardless of the circumstances that led you there, your original preference is not, by your own words, your preference now. So,
oh no, it still is. I shoot my shot at Coco every time I see her.
You said I used to, so that's past tense. That's why I said that.
I shoot my shot at Coco every time I see her on the panel.
If I may, what Sauce was saying is that he preferred black women, but because he understood around his way, black women did not prefer him. He did have to switch it up. He still prefers black women. Well, yeah, Coco, it changed now. He still prefers black women.
So that would mean, but that would still mean that no matter what led him to, whether it was the darker tone women not wanting him or whatever, it still caused him to somewhat or change his preference. So
I'm a crash dummy. My preference stayed the same. I just became a dog and played in the streets.
So what I was gonna say is, like, sometimes people settle for preferences that, like, they have. Like, if I like something but I'm not getting what I like, I've seen places that do it all the time.
Hey,
they settle for something they really don't want.
Don't come settling for me, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. People do it all the time.
Most, I'm asking you a question. Most, if you
y'all call me Dez too, by the way.
Oh, thank you, Dez.
Shit is crazy.
I'm sorry. I don't want to call you hated.
Yeah, you good.
Okay, so Dez, imagine this is me. If I go to a guy's page and every single girl, if it's you as a black woman, regardless of you, if you go to a black man's page and every girl he's following is Asian, specifically Asian, you're not going to take note. Like, why are you trying to talk to me if it looks like you following 500 females and every last one of them is Asian?
Rhythm is Asian, boy.
I'm just saying, as a black woman, I'm going to take note. And I'm going to think I'm going to think you're settling for me.
I'm going to take note, but I'm also going to take note to this comment right here. Biracial people are treated... Biracial people are treated the worst by the black community. Now, come on now, Zia.
Facts.
They gonna drag you. They gonna drag you.
Well, I would like to. I would like to speak as a black woman.
Who disagrees on that?
Not a black woman, but
I would like to wholeheartedly disagree with basing my chest on toes.
You disagree with everything I say.
I'm not talking about you, Zia. I'm saying,
wait. On Jesus' crown of thorns, I disagree with you. Now, that's wild. That's wild, nasty work for you to say.
It's absolutely true.
How do you figure?
Because by other black people, absolutely, 100%.
We all don't treat
Girl,
each
you
other
said the black
very well.
community. You said biracial people are treated the worst by the black community.
Yeah, by your own black family members. Yes, I can say from my experience.
Think they're treated? So wait a minute.
I am talking from especially my experience.
Hold on, wait a minute. See, this is how this works. When we up here, we don't overtalk the host. Okay. So here's my thing with that statement. Let me just explain this to you, right? As a biracial woman, I think that comment is absolutely egregious as fuck. You are now doing what Sheenie was talking about, which is invalidating people of a darker tone. I don't think to say that biracial people are treated the worst by the black community is fathomable. Oh, I hate that word at all. Like I don't know where you get that ideology from.